What's up YouTubers, this is Gadget Pilot and I would like to welcome you in today's video. Alright guys, I am based, as you guys requested this video, in London region, and I am at London City Airport, as you can see on the map. And we are flying today with the ERJ-190 aircraft of British Airways livery, and as my flight number will be Shuttle 909. Okay guys, I am flying on advanced. There's no ATC in London City at the moment, but I can see active ATC in London Heathrow. So this is going to be basically it's going to be a short flight into Heathrow Airport. And as I can see here, the active runways is runway 27 right and should be on the same side 27 for London City. Okay, I'm gonna try and make a flight plan. So I'm gonna be departing straight out a bit, sort of straight out, but anyway. And then we're going to turn base. Sorry, we're gonna turn towards here and make like a short circle around Heathrow, and after that we're going to make turn left base into the airport. So this is my flight plan from where I'm starting. It's about 73 nautical miles. And we are ready for pushback. Okay, before I start though, I'm just gonna set my altitude. I should be cruising at 10,000 feet at the moment, and ready to test this aircraft as well, as it's a very nice aircraft to fly in infant flight, quite challenging as well. So if you guys don't have this aircraft, I do suggest you get it. It's really fun to fly this aircraft. Okay, as you can see, inside the cockpit is not visual. You can't see moving instruments and all that, but only the yoke. And that's it basically. Okay, actually I'm not gonna push back, as I can see as you guys can see, there's no way to go at the back, so I'm just gonna carry on taxiing to runway 27 from here, and zooming in my map, ready to go. So no smoking belts on and seat belts set, landing lights set, flaps 7 for departure. I feel like I could do flaps 10 as well. Yep, flaps 10 for departure guys, and ready to go. Beep, beep. Alright guys, I had a few problems lately with my audio. I hope it gets better soon, because it's really getting on my nerves. I really need to fix this, but I'm trying to find different ways to record now, so I hope we do get it fixed soon. Okay guys, as we fly today, I will be answering some of your questions that you guys ask. Let me just check it out here. I should have announced taxi, but anyway.
London London City Unicom is using runway 27, right traffic.
Right guys, we're doing a back taxi of runway 27, and then we're gonna turn back down for takeoff. The winds are terrible in London City, and I really don't trust the flight today with this aircraft and with this kind of winds. I've never tried it. I've never tried flying this aircraft in this kind of weather conditions. But anyway, we'll just try it out and see how it goes. Okay, lining up. Alright, takeoff guys. Let me calibrate one more time before takeoff. Wish me luck on this takeoff. Uh-oh. As you can see, it's pulling me out the runway. But off we go. Heading set. I'm gonna set my vertical to speed to 3,000 feet per minute, 10,000 feet for cruise altitude, and 250 knots. Flaps 7 degrees. And out here we are. Beautiful. Okay guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and reply to some of you guys' questions in this video. So question number 1, where did you get your channel background library? Okay, you're talking about the image that I Photoshop with the 747. Like I said, it's a Photoshop, and I did it on my own. So if you guys have a good Photoshop on your devices or on your PC, you can do like nice images. I basically use PixArt for my Photoshops, and I'm really happy with it, to be honest. Yeah, that's it for question number 1. Question number 2, does Zello work on Apple devices? Yes, it does work on Apple devices. And just to let you guys know, before Live was added on in Infinite Flight, most of us used to use Zello app for communication, and there were people that were doing ATC controlling by Zello. So, but just imagine that time there was no like flight tracker, so we couldn't see each other or anything, but we just imagined, and it was quite fun, to be honest. Yes, so that's it with this question. Okay, how do you use autopilot on the A380? Okay guys, it's the same way in all aircrafts. Your autopilot is right here on your right, so it works the same for all aircrafts, and you set it basically the same way in all airplanes in infinite flight. You might get a different usage as you fly it, but I mean, all the basics are there. So you're gonna set your altitude, you're gonna set your heading, your vertical speed, your speed and all that the same way as we do with all. So what's the difference between positive and negative trimming? Okay, right. Positive trimming is something that I use and most of the pilots use. Okay, so this is a way of a positive trim means that your nose will be pulling slightly up with the trim, so it's going to be less pressure on you trying to keep your nose up. So basically, as well on the glide scope, especially on approaches, and if you have your trim in a certain amount, for example, like I am on this aircraft, I should be approaching with 15% trim. So yes, like I said, it helps you keep your nose up. It's good to use positive trimming and not negative. In negative trimming, guys, your nose would go the opposite way, so that means if you have a negative trim, then your flight will be pointing, your nose will be pointing down, and you don't want that happening. Okay, we're just turning heading, guys, to 249 degrees. Let me just see if there's any ATC around here. London Heathrow approach. I'm just gonna contact London Heathrow.
London Heathrow approach, shuttle 909 with you.
Shuttle
909, say intentions.
Request approach of. I'm just gonna request for the approach, guys. At runway 27 left.
Right at London Heathrow. Roger. November 886 Uniform Alpha. Shuttle 909 is 4 nautical miles south of Denham at 10,000 feet, requesting ALS approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Shuttle 909, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 27.
So like I said, guys, it's going to be a challenging landing as well. So we need to turn right heading.
Turn right heading 010, descent and maintain 3000. Turn right heading 010, descent and maintain 3000, shuttle 909. Singapore 456, say intentions. Echo
I'm gonna cut down speed to 240 knots and we're starting our descent.
456 is 4 nautical miles southwest of London Heathrow.
Alright guys, I could have just followed my flight plan, but I can see it's busy in London Heathrow, so obviously I'm gonna I'm gonna let approach give me the heading and basically vector me into London Heathrow.
Turn left heading 090, descent and maintain.
Look at this weather, guys. 38-42 knots of wind with gust. I really don't know how we're gonna land this aircraft today.
Roger, Singapore 456.
But we'll try.
Singapore 456. Turn right heading 100.
I don't normally fly this aircraft hardly ever, guys. Only in, I'm gonna make like a video just like that, yeah.
November 871 Uniform Foxtrot. Expect vectors to Birmingham.
Okay, one other question you guys have asked is, do you have Infinite Flight community account? Okay guys, I do have an Infinite Flight community account and I am Gadget pilot in it as well, so
56.
you will see my logo in
Speedbird
it, as
23.
if
Expect
you guys
vectors to
wanna
London Gatwick.
send me a message from
Roger.
community,
Speedbird 23.
that'll be fine.
Turn right heading 330. Climb
So
and
yes,
maintain 15,000. November 871 Uniform Foxtrot. Speedbird 23. Turn left heading 120. Climb and maintain
so he's
5,000.
taking us up towards the
Turn
north
left
and
heading
then
120.
should
Climb and
turn
maintain 5,000. Speedbird
towards
23. Alpha
the
Delta
active
Bravo
runways.
187 Foxtrot. Turn right heading 270. Turn right heading 270. Alpha Delta Bravo 187 Foxtrot. London Heathrow approach. India November Delta Indian Alpha 7 Super with you. Alpha Delta
Quite a beautiful
Bravo
aircraft, I
187
like it.
Foxtrot. Contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5.
We should get them
India
all
November Delta
fixed up
Indian
and
Alpha 7
updated.
Super.
All
Say
aircrafts
intentions.
need to be
Victor
upgraded
Papa
apart from the
451. Expect
Airbus
vectors to
A380
Birmingham.
19 2021,
Roger.
obviously,
Victor Papa
because
451.
they are the newest
India November
updates
Delta India
of
Alpha
Infinite
7
Flight
Super
developers.
is 4 nautical miles west of London Gatwick
Just
at
expecting to see
2,300 feet.
this in all
Requesting ILS approach
our
runway 27 left at London Heathrow.
aircrafts as well.
India November Delta India Alpha 7 Super. Expect vectors for the ILS approach.
Look at how
runway
we're shaking,
27
guys.
left
It's
at
going to be a
London
really
Heathrow.
bumpy
Turn
approach
left
into
heading
Heathrow.
320. Climb
Looking
and
forward to
maintain
it.
12,000. Victor Papa 451. Roger. India November Delta India Alpha 7 Super. India November Delta India Alpha 7 Super. Turn right heading
Just go ahead and
050.
check
Climb
London
and maintain
Heathrow.
4,000. Turn right heading
Yo.
050. Climb and maintain 4,000.
Okay.
India November Delta India Alpha 7 Super. November 886
Where is
Uniform
ATC
Alpha.
taking
Turn
us?
right heading 160. Descent and maintain 5,000. Turn right heading 160. Descent and maintain 5,000. November 886 Uniform Alpha. Speedbird 23.
Standing
Contact
by.
London Gatwick Tower on 124.22. Contacting London Gatwick Tower on 124.22. Speedbird 23. Stand by. Shuttle 909. Singapore 456. Turn left heading 010. Turn left heading 010. Singapore 456. Singapore 456. Reduce speed to 190 knots. Reduce speed to 190 knots. Singapore 456. London Heathrow approach. Speedbird 300 heavy with you.
Well, guys, I really like it when you guys ask
Shuttle
questions.
909. Turn right heading 070. Turn right heading 070. Shuttle
Finally.
909. Speedbird 300
I thought he was going to take me to Birmingham.
Roger. Speedbird 300 Heavy is 4 nautical miles west of London Gatwick at 2,300 feet. Requesting flight following to Birmingham.
Oh my god, look at that,
Singapore
guys.
456. Turn
Looking
left
forward
heading
to this
300.
landing.
Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27 left approach. Turn left heading 300. Maintain current altitude until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27 left. Singapore 456. Singapore 456. Contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. Contacting London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. Singapore 456. India November Delta Indian Alpha 7 Super. United Seat 180 knots. November 871 Uniform Foxtrot is 3 nautical miles
37
northeast of Houston
knots
at
of
15,000 feet.
tailwind, guys.
Requesting radar vectors to Birmingham. Do not exceed 180 knots. India November Delta Indian Alpha 7 Super. Speedbird 300 Heavy. Proceed on course to Birmingham. Proceed on course. Speedbird 300 Heavy. Speedbird 300 Heavy. Correction.
So are we following him this
November
way?
886
Should be.
Uniform Alpha. Turn right heading 180. Descent and maintain 3,000. Speedbird 300 Heavy is 5 nautical miles northeast of Dunsfold at 5,000 feet. Requesting radar vectors to Birmingham. London Heathrow approach. Scandinavia Turn right heading 180. Descent and maintain 3000. November 886.
Alright guys, if I was following my flight plan I would obviously have landed by now. But yes, doesn't matter. Going as ATC says. Just be careful guys and follow instructions especially when you're playing. It's better to follow instructions in all servers, but especially in advance, don't make mistakes, otherwise you will get muted, reported or whatsoever.
Contact Birmingham Tower on 118.3. November 90 Lima Juliet, say intentions. Contacting Birmingham Tower on 118.3. November 871 Uniform Foxtrot. Scandinavian 996 is 3 nautical miles southeast of London City at 6,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Victor Papa 451, requesting descent to 6,000. November 90 Lima Juliet is 6 nautical miles southeast of Oxford Kidlington at 5,800 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. India November Delta India Alpha 7 Super, turn left heading 300, maintain current altitude until established on the localizer.
Alright YouTube, you guys can keep on commenting below and letting me know about your future videos, and I'll be happy to get to work and help you guys out with your videos.
Contact Birmingham Unicom on 122.8. Contacting Birmingham.
Also, you can find me on Facebook at Infinite Fly Gadget Pilots. We'll be happy to have you in our group and set flights and all that.
Turkish 895 is 5 nautical miles west of London Gatwick at 4,800
guys, I have to keep an eye on where on earth am I? What is this guy doing? What is he doing?
Turn right heading 250, descent and maintain 3,000. Maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer.
I'm gonna request flat following into London Heathrow. Seriously, he's taking the piss.
Turn right heading 250. Descent and maintain 3,000.
He's taking me like a UK trip. He wants me to fly over the whole map.
Scandinavian 996. Turkish 895. Expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Shuttle 909 is 8 nautical miles southeast of Rathenlow at 3,000 feet, requesting flight following to London Heathrow.
Oh no, he wants me to climb for 4,500.
996. Contact London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. Contacting London Heathrow Tower on 118.5. Scandinavian 996. Shuttle 909. Turn right heading 180. Climb and maintain 4,500. Turn right.
Okay, I'll climb 4,500 for you. I don't know what you're on about today. I know it's busy, but by the time I was there, it wasn't that busy. So you could just blind me up and whatsoever, give me the good vectors to land.
Springbok 0307 Super, Roger. Turn right heading 090, descent and maintain 4,000.
Maybe he's waiting for the wind to calm down.
November 90 Lima Juliet, turn left heading 060, descent and maintain 5,000. Turn left heading 060, descent and maintain 5,000. November 90 Lima Juliet. Springbok 0307 Super is 4 nautical miles west of Wickham Air at 20,000 feet, requesting flight following to Birmingham. November 886 Uniform Alpha, turn right heading 250, maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 27 right approach. Springbok 0307
Let's see how busy it is in
proceed
Heathrow.
on course to Birmingham.
Not that bad.
Turn right heading 250,
Not
maintain
bad.
current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 27 right, November 886 Uniform Alpha.
Okay,
Proceed
now
on
I
course,
will descend to
Springbok
3000.
0307 Super. Shuttle 909, descent and maintain 3000. Descent and maintain 3000, Shuttle 909. Uniform Papa Sierra 104 heavy is 8 nautical miles north of Rath Halton at 18,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 left.
You guys need to be patient as well with ATC. Sometimes if they're busy, they do forget to continue with your vectoring. Just give them some reminders depending on how busy it is, because sometimes they might get annoyed. Give them some chance. If you, like now, I was like, I don't know where I was going, so I was quite out of London Heathrow. That's why I gave him the opportunity to choose. That's why I asked for request to follow my flight planning into Heathrow. If you couldn't, you just accept that, and I could have just done it myself.
Turn left heading 330, descent and maintain 3000, Turkish 895.
Getting close.
Alpha 0772 Super is 3 nautical miles south of Shut as well at 10,400 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 33 at Birmingham.
I really love the wing view. Okay.
Alpha 0772 Super, requested airport is outside of coverage area. Proceed on course. Alpha 0772 Super, contact Birmingham Tower on 118.3. Roger, Alpha 0772 Super. Contacting Birmingham Tower on 118.3, Alpha 0772 Super. Turkish 895, turn left heading 300, maintain current altitude until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway.
Okay guys, something you guys wanted to know is how can you tell the pod and altitude of an airport? Okay, you just need to press on an airport. Let's say that we're going to London Heathrow, and you can see on the top right hand side, let me just put it in the circle, there you go. This and where the arrow is now is your pod and altitude for entering the Glasgow into landing. Okay, just for you guys to know.
November 632 Delta Victor, say intentions. November 632 Delta Victor is 6 nautical miles north of Turweston Aerodrome at 11,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. London Heathrow approach, Ryanair 517 Super, with you. Springbok 0307 Super is 1 nautical miles east of Shut as well at 11,900 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 33 at Birmingham.
Approach.
Springbok 0307 Super, requested airport is outside of coverage area. Proceed on course. November 632 Delta Victor is 4 nautical miles northeast of Turweston Aerodrome at 11,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. November 632 Delta Victor, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Roger, November 632 Delta Victor. Malaysian 786 is 2 nautical miles west of London Gatwick at 3,300 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 27 right at London Heathrow. Shuttle 909, turn right heading 240, maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 27 right approach. Turn right heading 240, maintain current altitude until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 27 right, shuttle 909. Malaysian 786, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 27 left at London Heathrow. Roger, Malaysian 786. Malaysian 786,
Alright, there's a connecting tower.
turn right heading 030,
Flying on the ILS
5,000.
from approach to 27 right in Heathrow Airport.
Malaysian 786.
Number 2 clear to land.
Contacting
Number 2.
London Heathrow Tower on 118.5, shuttle 909.
7 right.
London Heathrow Tower, shuttle 909, inbound on the ILS, runway 27 right. Shuttle 909, number 2, runway 27 right, cleared to land.
Flop 7
Clear to
degrees.
land, runway 27 right, shuttle 909. Going around, Scandinavian 996.
Oh boy. First aircraft going around. I hope we don't need to go around due to the weather. 31
I'm sorry.
or 38.
Scandinavian 996. Enter left downwind runway
Someone must
27
have
left.
entered the runway before
Enter left downwind runway 27 left.
the aircraft.
Scandinavian 996. November 886 Uniform Alpha.
As the
When
aircraft
able,
was
turn
approaching
left.
is on
Contact
short final.
ground on the
Sorry.
taxiway. Roger. November 886 Uniform Alpha.
Descending to 2700. Actually need to get to 2600. Okay guys, cutting down speed to 160 knots and flaps 10.
Scandinavian 996. Contact London Heathrow approach on 11 minor.72. Contacting London Heathrow approach on 11 minor.72. Scandinavian 996.
Almost on final. Spoilers aren't. Oh gosh. Nice point of view here. Okay, autopilot off, guys, and we're gonna do this manually from here. I'm gonna trim my aircraft to 15%.
London Heathrow Tower, Echo Kilo 94 Heavy.
Like I said before, it's going to be a bumpy approach and
departing straight out.
landing due to the wind, guys, so
Echo Kilo 94 Heavy.
don't expect the best landing for now,
Cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff.
but we'll try our
Runway
best.
27 right. Echo Kilo 94 Heavy.
Actually, it's too soon to full flaps full. Look at that.
Turkish 895, when able turn right, contact ground on the taxiway. Roger, Turkish 895.
Oh gosh. Checked.
London Heathrow Tower, Air Force 89, ready for takeoff at runway 27 right, departing south. Air Force 89, runway 27 right, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Alright guys, you need to have your finger also standby on the rudder when landing at this kind of weather.
Departing south.
But yeah,
Cleared for takeoff.
I suggest you always have your finger standby on rudder because you don't know what will happen.
Hold short of runway 27 right. Holding short runway 27 right, Scandinavian 34.
You just want to let me straighten up, guys. Just keeps moving left and right.
400.
Look at that.
Echo Kilo 94 Heavy, contact London Heathrow approach on 11 inner point 72. Contacting London Heathrow approach on 11 inner point 72, Echo Kilo 94 Heavy. Air Force 89, contact London Heathrow approach on 11 inner point 72. Contacting London Heathrow approach on 11 inner point 72, Air Force 89.
Alright guys, we are very late for landing, but okay, touchdown finally, guys. Very late landing, but it wouldn't get down easily. Whew. This was a challenging landing. I enjoyed this, guys. It's easier when you're on other aircrafts,
Enter straight in runway
like
27
big
left.
aircrafts.
Enter straight
But
in
it's not that
runway
easy on this
27
one
left.
when it's this kind of
Uniform
weather.
Papa Sierra 104
So that's why I
heavy.
said it's a good aircraft to
Scandinavian
get and
996.
try challenging
Enter straight
yourself.
in runway 27 left. Number 2, traffic to follow is on final. Enter straight in, runway 27 left. Behind the traffic on
And
final.
we're going to request now
Scandinavian
for
996. London Heathrow Tower, November 90 Lima Juliet is 24 nautical miles to the east at 3,500 feet, inbound for landing. Shuttle 909, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway. Roger. Shuttle
everyone safely
909.
down,
London
guys,
Heathrow ground, Shuttle
and
909, request
off we
taxi
go
to parking. Shuttle 909, taxi to parking.
the gate so everyone can get
Taxiing
off.
to parking.
I'm
Shuttle
sure everyone is dizzy
909.
from this flight. Alright guys, as I also, when I see landings where I work in the airport, especially in bad weathers like windy weathers, it's quite, not all pilots land in their landing at the touchdown zone this weathers, because the aircraft obviously flares more, but and also bumpy. So don't worry about it if you don't land exactly in the touchdown zone, but you should land in before where the lines are on the runway. If you go past those lines, let's say in the middle of the runway, if it's too short, then you're gonna need to go around and try it again. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It has been a long video due to ATC from a pouch. We would have landed ages ago. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like below and subscribe if you're not new for more Gadget Pilot videos. For now guys, take care. I'll see you in the next Gadget Pilot video. Take care guys. Thank you so much for keeping me company on today's flight. Bye bye.